Oh, look at that. My new keypad works. I think we're all set. Oh, hold on. Yeah, we're all set now. Yeah, welcome back. Haven't streamed in a while. That was not planned. Originally, my plan was just to not stream Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, and then not stream New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. Stuff changed. I ended up not playing the entire Christmas week because I was taking care of Christmas stuff, and I was also playing stuff with my friends, playing with Winter's Jest, trying to make the most of that double XP day, which, as you can see, I did make the most of it. Then I was supposed to be streaming last week, except for New Year's Day and New Year's Eve. I also didn't. And I sort of forgot to update Twitch's schedule until like Saturday. So, whoopsie. Yeah, talking about Winter's Jest now. Today is the last day I was supposed to stream yesterday. But I didn't. I was working on some Minecraft stuff. So yeah. But Winter's Jest. Like I said, I did make as much as I could of the double XP week. But if last stream, which was on the 19th, so yeah, a little over 2 weeks now, almost 3 actually, I was level 31. I was halfway through level 31. Now I am a quarter of the way through level 62, so I doubled in these 2.5 weeks of Winter's Jest. I doubled my my level. Obviously, that changes up a bit of the plans for playing the game, which does mean that there will be a little bit of a, I guess you could call it, course correction after Winter's Jest is over. So while I do have all of this equipment unlocked, and I am going to be using it today, next stream I do, after Winter's Jest is over, so probably Thursday, I am going to be reducing my equipment. I might go back to the equipment I had last stream, just like update a couple of them, like update the crucifix to tier 2 and the headgear to tier 2. But I'm not going to be using all these tier 3 equipments and most of the tier 2, at least for a while, just for a couple streams, let's say a month and a half, depends on how many streams I do, just trying to get back on track. And then I'm not gonna promise stuff, but I think, especially because 2 weeks from now is going to be a very interesting weekly challenge. And by very interesting, I mean not at all, because the ghost doesn't do shit. But it's going to be a weekly challenge on Brownstone High. And surprisingly, Brownstone is one of the large maps Like, out of the 3 large maps, like Brownstone, Sunny Meadows, and Prison, Brownstone is probably the one I'm most open to playing, despite there being no hiding spots. I mean, technically there's a stairs, but that's not an official hiding spot. Like, out of the 3 of them, this is like the largest success ratio, is what I'm saying. But even then, I'd probably go at a lower difficulty. Like, when I start going to larger maps like Maple Lodge, Prison, Sunny Meadows, Brownstone, even Point Hope to a certain extent, I'm probably not going to be doing professional from the beginning. I'm probably going to scale back to intermediate, just to get the hang of it, and then scale up to professional. That is, if I do end up playing those maps, which I want to. I want to get used to doing harder stuff. Like, eventually I'd like to do this little skull here. Eventually, a long time from now, I'd like to do the Apocalypse Challenge, because those 3 achievements are the only ones I have left. So, would be pretty cool to do them. But that's a long way from now. A long way from now. Maybe a couple of prestiges. I don't know if I'd be willing to do the Apocalypse Challenge anytime soon. I think we've stalled long enough. 8 minutes. Well, technically 7 minutes, because the first one was just the waiting screen, but we are on professional, yeah. So I think we're just gonna play through these 4. Try and see. Oh yeah, I talked about me doing Winter's Jest. Yeah, I did do a bit of progress. I have trophy upgrade 2. I could have gotten the 3rd one, but I'll be honest, as much as I love this game, if you spend an entire week straight doing stuff, it kinda gets a little boring. So that's why I didn't do the 3rd one. But I do have the 2nd one. It's right there. So I guess next year we'll do the 3rd one. But yeah. Now, I did have a bit of a
Check the equipment and get set up before investigating.
whatchamacallit?
Whoever was here must have summoned the ghost with a cursed object.
Yeah, I don't know what the word is.
Don't know what it's capable of.
Had a way of playing Winter's Jest. Basically, I just took these 5 items, and it was on Tanglewood. The only difference was that I was doing it on amateur, because the points you receive, not that different. The points don't change all that much, and you realistically only have to worry about demons hunting. And because I have tier 3 now, I can do this. You're not supposed to be able to do this, but you can. I've only ghost a couple of times like this. So yeah, because I was playing an amateur, I would just turn on the lights and just look for the place that was below 20 degrees, which was relatively easy. Right, it's in the front. Okay, gotta look for a white that I didn't. Yeah, that. Alright, no ghost orbs. It is here. Really? I don't like the new teddy bear sounds. I mean, I like them, but I don't like them. Like, they're creepy, and I like that they're creepy, but I hate when they happen. Does that make sense? Maybe it doesn't. These seem easy enough to do. We just take 2 capybaras. Really stressing the bearer. Because they are supposed to be bears, but they do look like capybaras. We don't need stars, we need... H3, yeah. Then a little elf. Little elf on the shelf. I should bring some equipment in. That way, if it's a book, I'll probably be able to hear it like on the entire map. That has been my experience with it. Oh, that is a very consistent 1.9. Two nutcrackers, right? Oh. Let me take an EMF5. Dot and UV. Yeah, there's a book. Right. Right, we do have UV. Ghost writing, ultraviolet. You know, during this Winterfest, these have been my usual suspects. Technically, Demon and Obambo have been my usual suspects. It's all come down to them. But it does look like it's not going to be a demon. Unless it's been stepping out of the room a lot. Speaking of stepping. Now, I am currently thinking poltergeist because of that little explosion we heard. We need 3 sticks, so let me take care of those. At least I think it was an explosion. You can never be too sure. Oh. I know you can interact through there, but that's interesting. Just rechecking orbs. I don't know if orbs is even possible. It's not. Yeah. If it is a poltergeist, it would be spirit box. So, excuse me. Come on. I was sneezing. I wasn't paying attention. Jerk. I'll just take 2 rocks. I think now is also a good time to check our sanity. Okay, pretty high. Did do an event, so that checks out. It took 10 off. I didn't even look at the optional objectives. Motion sensor, firelight, and sanity pool 25. Okay. I can do those. Those are extra points, even though I'm not going for points anymore. So I've actually... Oh, MF5, that's a bamboo, right? No, Myling. Oh. It's different. I don't think I'm gonna be fast enough. Like, by the time I get back, it's gonna be over. But I should... Yeah, it's already over, but I should bring the camera and sound recorder in. I'm not gonna go for a perfect game, but I also don't mind it. Yeah, that doesn't matter anymore. Yeah, 1 more rock, and then coal. I'm not even gonna do the 25 sanity objective. So I am just... Like, those 2 are checked. Oh no, I guess it would depend on what item we get. What am I missing? Oh, it was 4 rocks. I thought it was 3. Like I was saying, a lot of stuff. Not... Yeah, it's just salt. So yeah, I'm not gonna do perfect game. I could go look for boxes, but... getting the ghost is 10 points. 11 because... no, 13 because we're on professional, I think. Then getting the sack is another 10 points, so that's 23. Then I believe you get 3 points from each of these, so that would be 29. Then we got 1 box, so I believe we are getting around 31 points, so that's pretty solid. doing perfect game wouldn't even change the point. Like doing this one, yeah, will give us 3 more. But doing perfect game won't change how many points we get, so not really gonna bother.
Welcome back. I've
So
prepared some
we
jobs for
did
you.
get 3-1. I did math correctly. And we still got a lot of... Oh, that is still a lot of XP. Guess I got too accustomed to doing amateur last week. Because I was just doing it for the points, because I was already like level 58 or something. No, actually, I think I was already level 60 when I decided to do amateur. So, yeah, if I didn't stop doing amateur, like if I didn't start doing amateur, I probably wouldn't be finished with the second trophy upgrade, and probably would have left it to finish on stream. But I would also be a much higher level.
We're here. Take a look
And by much higher, I mean like
before starting the
64. Because the XP levels pile up.
cursed object. Go and take a closer look. Maybe using it will help your investigation.
So yeah. Plan is basically the same. We take video cam, crucifix, and thermo, and that is a long list. No, I don't mind when it's a long naughty list, because all the stuff's basically in the same place, but a long nice list? You're lucky this is a small map. Because otherwise I wouldn't even bother. Gonna cheat a little bit. Oh, you can see to the second floor. Oh. Speaking of... Okay, it is here. Alright, so it doesn't look like it's... No, I might even be crazy enough to say it doesn't look like it's down here. Could it be down below? This is the absolute worst room it could be in, personally. If I put it here, there's most of that and most of that. Right. If we've got ghost orbs. Now, I don't remember how many sticks it needed. So I'm just gonna take 3, and then we're gonna drop on the floor what we don't need. Oh no, I did need 3. Lucky guess. So, no, we just... Okay, we need 1 Christmas tree. And from here, what does this have? Gingerbread cookies. We need 2 of them. I think. Just 2 of them, right? Yeah, just 2 of them. This has rocks. I don't need them. This has nothing. This has nothing. This has candy canes. I need 1. Stars. I need nothing. This one has nothing. Up from the shelf. I need 2 of them. Unfortunately, I am going to be spending a lot of time in the dark up there, so my sanity is going to plummet. So before we continue, I am going to take the other crucifix, or what else should I take? Motion sensor. I'll do the motion sensor. Put the other crucifix here-ish. And I'm gonna put the motion sensor all the way up here. And I'm occasionally gonna check that. So if I see that tick off, then that means I'm in danger. This has nutcrackers. I need. This has deer. I need 2. Just be safe. Okay. I could probably turn on a couple of lights, but you never know. Good. I probably should. I didn't even check ghost orbs, but yeah, we do have ghost orbs. What was I doing here? So not freezing. You know what? I'm gonna turn off that light. And I'm gonna turn off this light. Then I don't have to worry as much, like I can just turn on the hallway light. Okay, so now it's just that. And the coal is right here also. So what we get? Huh. You know what? I'll take it. Oh, you turned on that light. Okay, so hold on. Onyo is still on the list. Alright, so not UV. Not freezing temps. Also looks like not book. Yeah, I'm not even gonna risk that. I should. Where are you? Are you near? Are you close? Where are you? I'd say that's pretty conclusive for now. Tell me in Raiju, which would be dots in EMF5. Do something. Jesus. Right, I get it. But we'll do it like this. I'll put the camera there. No? Yeah. We'll go to the truck, we'll look for a bit. If we don't see dots, we'll go yokai. If we do see dots, obviously it's a Ranger. Unless yokai also has dots. Okay, of course yokai has dots. So I should be getting dots for the both of them. Yeah, that was not me. If I don't see dots, then I throw my hands in the air because it shouldn't be possible. It should be dots. Unless it is like ghostwriting, and we just... Oh, you an Obake UV. Oh no, that... Chances are low, but an Obake could just leave no fingerprints at all. It's unlikely that it did that with how many steps it took, but... That's either a 3 or a 5. So... And it's already over, of course it is. Oh wait, there's an Obake. Wait, hold on. Do I still have time? Oh, hell yeah. Alright, so it just didn't leave UV the first two assaults. Or maybe it did leave UV and it was just far enough that I didn't see it. That's also just as likely. Now that I'm here... what else is it? An event. Oh, you know, this has been my life playing this game the last couple of weeks. So it's when I'm not looking. Yeah, I don't really want the perfect game, I just want to play, so... We got an back and we got the one on the light switch, which is one that I knew about but I don't think I've gotten it yet. I think the one I have, yeah, like I've seen the 6-fingered hands. I don't think I've personally seen this one on my games until now. Might be wrong. The only one I think I've only ever seen in like photos on the wiki is the 6 fingerprints on the keyboard and the jail cells. I think that one I've only seen photos.
We've arrived. Check the equipment and get set up before investigating.
This has been going fast.
Looks like this is going to be a tough one. We've had reports of violence, and it looks like they left in a
Though,
hurry.
to be fair, I haven't been doing perfect games, so of course it's been fast. And it's all about to slow down, because we're gonna have to do Point Hope. You know, this is a good list. Carlos Martinez. Martinez? I don't care enough about Spanish to care. But it's Spanish Charles Martinet. There's always one kid in there. Not always, but most of the time it's there. I didn't look. See where it is, because I don't really want to be aimlessly wandering. Okay, it is back there. But if I went there and it wasn't there and then it was in the basement, I was a bit really tilted. Alright, so I did hear it throw something. Not sure the direction. I have to get better directional audio in this game. Because it's not the first time I've heard something to my left, and it was actually to my right. I don't know if that's on the headphones, that's on the game, or what that's all about. But I think it was muffled, so I think it's above. Yeah, it makes sense that it'd be that way. No? It was muffled because it was in the basement. Is that it? Is it in the basement? Oh, yes, it is. Oh, yes, it's in the basement. How much do you cover? Not a lot. You do not cover a lot. You know, I look at rooms like that nowadays, and then I remember what resale attic used to be like. And I just think, yeah, you really couldn't do anything back then. Like, there was no tier 3. And even with tier 3, I don't think you could cover old Bleasdale. Like the attic. Like the entirety. I don't think you could cover it. I think it was just too open. But I should. Actually, instead of dots, I should take photocam. Because we do have a freezing temps picture. Why does that? Why is that underlined? I've noticed it with a couple of them. I don't know if it's on all of them. Yeah, hopefully we don't have to do that one, because that means it's a hunt, and I'm not really keen on those yet. I mean, that was just an event, and I was already over my pants. So, not too keen on hunts. One rock, really? Yeah, but I'll do the goal first. You know, I was here thinking about playing the large maps eventually, and I was realizing how boring it would be to see me play. Because on the large maps, I am going to absolutely chicken out. Like, if I'm playing alone, I am absolutely going to chicken out. I'm just gonna put everything in the room if I find the room, and then just stay here looking at the camera. That would probably be what I do. That wouldn't be very entertaining. I'll have to try and see if I can coerce a friend into playing over the week, the winter. See if they have some available data. You know what? Let me actually check something. I still have last Phasmo stream opened up. We just I hope you're not hearing that, but I'm gonna mute that stream anyway. You know what? It doesn't surprise me. I did do the math when I was checking how many points I needed. LG last stream was case number 834. And we are now on case number 929, so I did do the math. I did say to myself, yeah, I'm gonna need like about 100 games to do that. And then I said yesterday, yeah, if I wanted the third upgrade, I was also gonna need like another 100 games. So like the math is supporting that. Jesus, I did 100. Did 103 of them? Wait, no, that is believable. Yeah, no, actually, I've done a lot more games in a row. Probably 200. Like 3 to 400 were probably also in a short amount of time. Now that I think about it. Yeah, it's no, it's not that surprising actually. I know you evented, and I know I was in the dark a bit, but 20? That doesn't sound right. It at all. Right, so not ghost riding. Not gonna be MF5. Unfortunate. There has to be adults, UV, or spirit rocks. Because I'm down here, so I might as well take a rock. Okay, let me... So... I do not remember where any of these are. So that's here. Cracker here. I think this is also nutcrackers. Which is so odd, because sometimes I get that this is a little on the larger side for houses. Like sometimes they put like stuff in the same room, like the go I get. It's always near fireplaces, except on Tanglewood, because there are no fireplaces there. So like I get the call. I'm trying to remember which map it was. There was a map that had like snowman and another thing together. Don't remember which one it was, but speaking of snowman, yeah, snowmen are in the back room. Was it maybe this one? Like snowman, like sticks there and snowman here, but the sticks are always near a woodworking station, so that checks out. You know, I don't actually remember which map I'm thinking of, but there was a map that had like two completely different stuff in the same room. Then you have like three rooms there, which sure they are considered the same ghost room, but they are three different physical rooms. So it is interesting. N? Wasn't that in the dark? Wasn't that? No. No, but it really only affects me if I'm in the room. Did I really lose time sanity, like, going up there? No, it literally drops 15, not 10. Wait, the armor was just a candle thing. The hunter can't turn off the brake. Oh yeah, no, it can turn on. Forget about that. It also doesn't have... Really? I lost that much sanity. It wasn't even that much. Small maps are a drug. Oh, I need to check. That's UV and Spirit Box, so... Spirit Box... UV, dots... Wait, hold on. Yeah, UV. So it's a haunted. Alright, so... Might as well. I can sell those. Yeah, not gonna care about the missions. I'm already gonna have a bad enough time in Point Hope.
Welcome back. I've prepared some jobs for you.
Okay. You know what? I don't really want to bother with surviving. I, I really just wanna do a bit of
All right, we're here.
the winter event. So,
Accordingly before starting.
why do you?
There's been no reports of violence or sightings, but please remain careful.
I am on 250. Okay, like if I were to play White Hope like normally, I wouldn't. Yeah, I guess I would. No, I would. But I wouldn't be doing amateur. I'd be doing at least intermediate. Right now, for the winter event, I don't really want to bother. Thank you. I take it back. Why do I have to go all the way up 3 times? 2 times. Maybe no, three. Three, because the star's all the way up there. Ah, oh, god damn it. Okay, but it's... Oh, walk of shame. I thought I picked up the key. I like Point Hope from, like... I like the vibes. I like the map visually. Me, and I think this is just the standard opinion. It's the walk that kills the map. I need 3 rocks, so... and that's 3. You know what I should be doing? I should drop everything, and since... unless it's a demon. If it's a demon, then... ooh. Oh, that hasn't happened for a while. You know, it's only when I'm streaming, and it's not always. As I was saying, if it's a demon, then I'm screwed and I die. If it's anything else, let me make the most of the what right now is probably going to be like 1 minute of walking without the ghost being able to hunt. So we only need 1. I think I only saw 1. If we need more than 1, then I'm just gonna jump off the lighthouse. Which you can't do. But if you could, I would just jump off the lighthouse. I am an amateur and this is now a medium map, so even after the setup time is over, I shouldn't, like, my sanity shouldn't drop that much. By then I'd probably heard something. Jesus, why are you doing? You're not supposed to be doing that. You're a really good PC. Oh, it's right here. You know what? Thank you. Okay, so obviously Cole is gonna be here. No, I do need to, okay. You're not supposed... You know, I need to see what's happening. Like, because I'm pretty sure this is a GPU problem. Worst case scenario, they're both somehow using my internal GPU and not internal, integrated, which neither of them should be doing it. So, not sure what that's all about, but neither of them should be doing it. It seems like... not neither of them, but even if they were using my actual GPU, like, it shouldn't be this bad. It's just doing streaming, so it's... It does make sense, but it's also why. A man and a candy cane. I had to take a guess. I'd say that the candy cane is here, yeah. And I'll just find where the snowman is. I'll be in the bathroom. Not supposed to be doing that. This is agony. This is agony. Alright, so yeah, I kept all the 4 out of that. This is bringing a really, really big issue, like to the forefront, whatever you call it, which is how am I supposed to stream larger maps if the game absolutely shits itself? One point hope. So I'm gonna be looking around a bit on my OBS settings.
Welcome back.
Just
There's some jobs
checking
ready for
some
you.
stuff. Also, I'm not gonna change anything because that means I'll have to restart stream. Or just simply end it. But a 1 hour stream is I was hoping for at least 2 hours. Especially because the event's ending today. Doesn't look like that's gonna be happening anytime soon. Like, obviously, I can always just turn down the game itself. Like, turn it down to like halfway settings. That would probably help a bit. But Point Hope is not the largest map. Now that I think about it, we did do Maple Watch on stream. And I don't think the game ran this bad. No, but I might have been on lower setting. I don't remember. I think let me check here. This might be a little bit anticlimactic. Like I will do one last game on Tanglewood. But I think I need to take care of this. Because I've noticed sometimes I'm listening to videos on YouTube or streams on Twitch. Then I open up Minecraft and the YouTube absolutely works itself while the world is loading. So that seems like a CPU problem. Which means it's an integrated graphics problem. I have absolutely no idea what's going on.
Alright, we're here. Take
So, like, this is going to be a fast one.
I've got a report that suggests a possible
Just didn't want to end stream on a crash. And it is really going to be a fast one, jeez. You've always given me a longer list. Yeah, that's the thing. I did hear it from the right, but I'm not sure if it was actually in the right. No, it was here. Okay. So no ghost storms. You know what? I'm thinking about it then. 1 hour of stream, well, 1.5. No, 1. Isn't really all that bad. Especially for, like, first stream getting back. It's like re-getting the hang of it. There is some stuff I'd also like to take care of as well, so really I can't be all that mad. You know, just well, I can get other photos. I say, and then I'm not able to get other photos. No, I was gonna say I was gonna do a perfect game, but I don't even think it matters. I can't even take this because my sanity hasn't even dropped one single point. Let's just get the ghost. Yeah, just remember this stream, this Phasm stream, is replacing a Minecraft stream that would be happening today had I streamed yesterday. No, it wouldn't. I would have also done Phasmo even if I streamed yesterday. Which is interesting, because I'm thinking now, if I did stream yesterday, it probably would have also had problems today, and this stream would have still been shorter. Yeah, doesn't really matter. But yeah, because I'm thinking my schedule needs a big chunk of rescheduling. I want to try out some other stuff, some other games. So no promises. I think this might be the year. So obviously I've only been streaming like 4 months. But it might be like I might finally do the free, like the random game day that was originally on my schedule. So we've got UV. Let me take care of this fast. Where are you? Are you near? Are you close? Where are you? Are you here? Are you near? Are you close? You're my 5. Alright. Oh. I see. Let me go get a motion sensor. You know, those new ghosts, they really do just feel like they were always here, you know? They're really well integrated. It's like the ghoul ends up being a little bit wraithy because of the whole okay, no, not a ghoul. But it's good that I checked. It's just that, like, it feels like it was something that was always meant to be here. Like, oh yeah, there's this ghost that, like, steps in salt, but then, like, gets really angry about it and doesn't want to step in salt again. Like, that feels like a thing that Phasmo would do. 1, 2, 3. And it stepped here. You could have at least made it less obvious. No, but if I don't see ghost orbs, then it's not okay. Ghost orbs would be easy to get. Unless I... Okay, I don't. Maybe actually... help myself a bit. Okay, so definitely not an obake. Maybe a Goryo? Let's see. Freezing terms. Doesn't seem like it. Ghoul would have been a spirit box, so that checks out. It hasn't written, so probably a Goryo then. But the UV, like the salt set, like it skipped a step. Unless it was somehow camouflaged under the salt, like it skipped a step. That's very obake, the ghost. You know what I can do? I can check dots from here. A little bit cheaty, But you can check that from here. No, I'm not gonna do that. That feels... It doesn't feel cheap. It is cheap. You're not supposed to be able to do this. You like that. Really? Could have at least walked. Hold on. 1, 2, no. There are 2 steps there. Because the Obake can't skip a step. If it does a lot of steps and there's a big gap in the middle, like you hear 4 and you only see 3, and there's like a gap somewhere, then it's an Obake. And it skipped a step. Because it has like... I don't think it's 25. I think it's a really stupid number, but it has a chance to not leave fingerprints. That is just a normal fingerprint, I think. Like, it's very obvious when it's the double fingerprint. One, 2. Okay, there it is. Okay, so right now I'm not... Right now I'm going Goryo. So... Let me go back in the truck. And we'll look for dogs. I don't need to do it from the truck, but might as well be out here. What if you want to show like a little ghost orb floating about somewhere? That would also work. Alright, I get it. I get it, you're there. Jeez. You don't have to make an announcement. Any little ghost orbs. Or dots. Anything at all. I did cross out other evidences. Now maybe I should recheck temperatures. Spirit box not gonna be spirit box. So the book, it had what a time. There's the dots. Yeah, like it had a lot of time to interact with stuff. Yeah. I feel really bad only doing 1 hour of stream.
Welcome back.
But I
I've got
think
some jobs for you.
it's better if I take the rest of the time I would have been streaming to try and fix stuff for future streams. So This was a shorter stream. Who knows? I'll have time to slot in a new one, like another stream. Like if Winter Jest is really ending in 13 hours, so at midnight, maybe I'll have time to slot in a last minute like event and thing. But I'm gonna say no, that I'm not gonna have time to do that. If I did, that would be pretty cool. I don't think I'm gonna have. But who knows? Maybe I will. But for now, let's say that I will not have time to do it. So it does still feel bad ending stream. It's not just the ending stream soon that feels bad. It's also the not being able to do all the maps. But I really need to get to the bottom of why this lags a lot. Because I'm not connected to an external monitor, so my laptop shouldn't be using the integrated graphics. It should be using the graphics card. Yes, I know I said laptop, but it's a really good laptop. Trust me, it's a really good one. I barely get any lag in all the games I play, and I do play them at nice graphics. Phasmo, it was just because I'm streaming. Like, this also happened another time before when I'm streaming, like, but it's just when I'm streaming. Like, if I wasn't streaming, I would have not gotten, like, that wouldn't have happened. I wouldn't be complaining about it. So I need to find out what's happening. So let me check my schedule on Twitch. Okay, so it does say that I'm gonna be streaming Pokemon tomorrow. I might not, actually. I might. Like I said, I'm thinking about rescheduling a lot of stuff. So, there was a time that I said I was gonna do a couple more Pokemon streams, because, like, Pokemon, I'm, like, pretty close to finishing what I have planned for Pokemon Red. Then I'm gonna be moving on to Pokemon Blue and Pokemon Yellow eventually, but Pokemon the Red playthrough is nearly over. But I might just leave Pokemon as one single stream a week. Probably a later stream would probably be the Monday night one. Minecraft I am going to keep at 2 streams a week. That feels good. It feels good. I'll be honest, I miss playing on that world. I haven't touched that world since the 19th. That world is just for stream. Like I only play it when I'm streaming, and I want to play it again. So this week, unless I like replace tomorrow's Pokemon stream, send I won't be Pokemon this week. Honestly, that's not even a bad idea. I could stream Minecraft tomorrow. So, but like in the other weeks, it would be Minecraft Tuesday. So Wednesday would either be like no stream or something else entirely. Then Thursday, there's always gonna be Phasmo time. Then Friday is the morning Minecraft stream. I can't do streams at night on Fridays because one of two things is going to happen. Either I'm gonna be playing stuff with friends or family, or I'm gonna be watching streams myself. So, yeah, Friday nights are a no-go. I think it might have to be Monday night Pokemon, or I might just... It is not something... You know, I might be considering like moving the night streams to the day, actually. No, not gonna do that. That's stupid. You know what? I don't need to be thinking of the schedule on stream, especially like the time that I spent here yapping. I could have done another game. So I'm gonna end stream now. I'll think of a schedule. I'll think of like other games to play. Preferably like single player games because no friend. I'll try and coerce friends into streaming with me sometimes. There was something in the works, Pokemon related, with a friend. I want to see if that's still happening, and if it is, when. Would probably be like, if it were to happen, it would probably be like early February, most likely. I believe that's when they'd be available. But I'm not gonna say that stuff is happening because it might not happen. But it is something that is on the drawing board. Then another friend of mine also recommended me to play Dispatch on stream. And I'll be honest, I haven't played Dispatch yet, obviously. I've seen a couple of things that sometimes show up on social media. I don't think Dispatch would be a stream game for me. Like, obviously, I would play Dispatch, but I don't think I'd stream it. I might do what I did with Deltarune. So, fun fact, if you check my YouTube channel, please don't. No, check my YouTube channel, like, watch the VODs. I do have my first reaction, like, entire playthrough. Still have to upload the secret bosses. I do have my first reaction to chapter 3 and 4 of Deltarune in an unlisted thing. But it is in Portuguese, so not for everyone. But my entire it is there. So with this patch, I might do something similar. Like I might just play it on my own time, but like record it and do it unlisted. If I do it, I might just play it and not do anything. Deltarune was a special thing. The only reason I did that for Deltarune was because I wanted to, like, know. Like, I want to look back on my own experience with Deltarune. We've gone on too long. I'm gonna end stream now and think of the schedule. Bye-bye.